Ready, set, and action.
Boom.
So bajije. Alright. Laskam uwa bajije. Laskam uwa bajije. Per uwa au pinzos. Rojamati au zanayam tayara. What time is it? It's almost 10 of 7. And they break fast. Iftar is at 7:50 tonight. And I haven't prepared anything. So my boy said, no way, Mom. You're not going to be able to get dinner, appetizer, and dessert ready in this amount of time. Now, mind you, that was about 20 minutes ago. And I said, yes, I can. And then we had to clean the kitchen for you so that you don't see how we live every single day. But we're going to do it. So what we're going to start with is we're going to have dal, lentil soup, for breaking the fast, to open the fast. For dinner, we're gonna have some T-bone steaks. They're still frozen, which is kind of it's a little bit of a problem, but we'll see what we can do about that. With that, we're gonna have some rice. I see my cameraman, who is also fasting, is looking a little bit concerned about the frozen steak.
I wish you had more time.
He's still looking at them. Like, what are we gonna eat? Now he's doubting too. We're gonna have cabbage, and I cheated a little bit with the cabbage because it's already been shredded for me. Rice and cupcakes, vanilla cupcakes with either vanilla or chocolate frosting. We're gonna see. Cupcakes are super easy because they cook really, really, really fast. We're gonna get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my cupcakes. I did also cheat a little bit here too because I put my cupcake liners into the tins already and I preheated my oven. Some butter. That's gonna go into there. And then we're gonna take some sugar. Can't see me, I'm hiding. And we're gonna cream this together. It's gonna be a little loud, sorry, I'll see if I can talk loud. Okay, Wait. You gotta hurry. All right, so while this was mixing up, I cut some onions and I cried. And because I was crying, I cut with my eyes closed. And so we had a little bit of kitchen emergency, but I'm okay. I'm okay, don't worry. We're gonna add these eggs one at a time. Now we're gonna add some vanilla. We're gonna add about a half a teaspoon of salt. Remember, namak makes everything taste good. You need salt in your sweet things as well as your savory things. Now I gotta go get my flour, don't go anywhere. Oh, I'm still supposed to be talking? I have 2 cups of flour and I'm mixing 1 teaspoon of baking powder with it. I don't know if you can see me doing that, but I promise I'm actually doing that. I'm not lying to you. You know I don't lie to you. Even when I sometimes have to use the magic of television, magic of YouTube, I still tell you when I'm doing that. Okay, so here it is. I'm gonna take a fork. Oh look, I found a gold fork. And stir this together so it's good and sifted. And in here I have, it's 3/4 of a cup of milk. And with it, I stirred in about 3/4 of a cup of yogurt. And so I have 1.5 cups of milk and yogurt, sour cream. If you don't have, then just add 1.5 cups of milk. I think. We may have to take all that out. We're trying to get it done here. There's no time to go reading recipes. It always works. It always works. Now we're gonna do this in stages. We're gonna add some flour. Maybe a little bit messy in here tonight. And then the milk and the yogurt. And then a little more flour. Woo! I might have to add more flour because I may have got it all over the counter. And then more flour. This is an ice cream scoop. It's my favorite thing for cupcakes. Now too, I'm going to put these in the oven for about 15 minutes and I'll check on them in 15 minutes. The oven is set to 350 degrees. And now we're going to go over to the stove so that we can start making our dal. Let's go. Okay, we're going to Add some oil to a pan. 2 cups. That's 2 cups of lentils. They're split yellow lentils, washed and soaked. We get this hot. Okay, it's 7:10. We're in good shape. Inshallah, it will work. We've got 2 onions that I've chopped up here. Maybe if I put the steaks close to the lights, they'll thaw out faster. I thought steak would be great for this challenge because, well, you just put it in a pan and it cooks. There's no way I'm gonna get this challenge done if I only use 1 pan. The other day we had cut up some onion and pepper, so I'm gonna use that for the cabbage. I'm gonna add, of course, some ginger garlic paste. When you're in a hurry, this comes in super handy. Other dried beans I usually cook in my pressure cooker, but this one I don't because lentils cook pretty quickly, I hope quickly enough. And of course, my handy dandy little spice thing. I'm going to add some turmeric, coriander, cumin, and paprika, chili powder. We're gonna finish this with some garam masala. I'm gonna throw a couple of zhuzhes of black pepper, a pinch of salt until it gets nice and cooked. I'm gonna add some vegetable broth. We have a lot of vegetarian food in Afghanistan. In here, I have all of my goodies. I'm gonna turn this up to high and add these, bismillah, 2 cups of lentils to my pot. So that was about 2.5 cups of broth added to this. I'm gonna cover this and we're gonna move on to the next thing. I feel like the only thing that might give me a hard time right now is my cupcakes. So, you know, I haven't been back to Afghanistan in quite some time. Too long. I've always wanted to write a cookbook. There are just a couple of Afghan cookbooks out there right now. A beautiful one called Parwana. It's by a family that runs a restaurant here in the States, and it's an absolutely gorgeous book. If you can get your hands on it, please do. And the very first cookbook I ever got was called Afghan Cookery. I'm thinking of doing a GoFundMe or a Kickstarter so that I could combine the things that I love the most into a trip to Afghanistan. Tell me what you think of this idea. I'm thinking of taking photos. There's a beautiful book, I think I showed it in one of the earlier episodes. It's called In Their Own Hands. And it's about a group of researchers who went to the Pamir Mountains to help the people grow their crops better. And when they went there, they were like, oh no, these people know what they're doing. Taking photographs of the women who cook and provide for their families. Alexa, stop. That's my cupcakes. These are browned. I'm going to add a little salt and a little pepper. The cabbage is going to be a little sour. Okay, it's not going to be a traditional Afghan like orma, it's not going to have any gravy. It's going to be like a sour cabbage to go with the steak and to kind of cut through some of the richness of the steak. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of the ginger garlic paste. Add the cabbage to get all that good cooked bits off the bottom here. You can see them. Those are my cupcakes. Those are my cupcakes. Those are my cupcakes. And we have 26 minutes left. That's neat. It's not like anything I've ever made before. It's a little Afghan. Yeah, kind of like a braised Polish cabbage. By the way, my kids are half Polish. Well, they're 1/4 Polish and Afghan, Poligans. So the dish is perfect. 4 minutes. Oh, I didn't even turn it back on. That was not good. I should have turned it back on. Is that too much water? Or is that okay? Or is it still too much?
I'm not going to tell an Afghan if it's too much water.
have about 11 minutes left. I put the lentils into the pressure cooker. I'm waiting for the rice to cook. This is done. I'm gonna start making the steaks in about 5 minutes. Hopefully everything will come up to pressure and it will work out. So I did it! I did it. It's done.
How'd you do it?
There's 4 steaks that are finished for the people that are fasting. Rice is done. I can't believe I did it. It may not be the best meal I ever made, but I proved those guys, the guy with the cupcake, I proved them wrong. So now I'm gonna serve these guys. I hope you had a wonderful Roja Ramadan today. And we're gonna try this again tomorrow night and maybe it will be a little bit smoother. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would love it if you would subscribe. Please, 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 please. Leave a comment and hit the bell notification so you'll know next time we have a video. We thank you. We hope you like these vlog style videos that we're gonna do during Ramadan. See you next time.